The gentlelady from New York, Ms. Slaughter, is recognized for 60 minutes as the designee of the Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, from Main Street to Wall Street, it's common knowledge that insider trading of stocks is a crime. In 2004, celebrity homemaker Martha 5 months in prison, and in 2011, Wall Street titan Raj Rajaratnam was sentenced to 11 years in prison for profiting for stocks bought and sold on insider information. Despite these headline-grabbing convictions when it comes to members of Congress, the law of the land clearly does not apply. In the halls of Congress, there are no clear laws preventing members of Congress from using their public office to obtain insider information and trade stocks for private enrichment. We thought we had a chance, Mr. Speaker, last week when the Senate passed the Stock Act with 96-3, that the House would have a chance to follow and that we would be moving forward to remedy that wrong. We were unfortunately very much wrong. We had had a markup 2 months ago in December on the Stock Act, and at the last moment, the bill was snatched away, the meeting was adjourned, and we heard no more. After the Senate passed the bill, the House had decided that they indeed would pass one any time that was going to be strengthened and made better. We discovered yesterday that what was going to happen was that we would no longer have a freestanding bill, but instead we would have a suspension bill. Let me take just a second to explain the difference between those two bills. We would have had an opportunity under a regular bill to be able to amend it, and we would have been given the right to recommit. Under suspension, we can do nothing but vote it up or down. This bill, which has the most support that I've seen in my 20 years in Congress, more editorial support all over this country and even parts of Europe than you can even imagine, was simply taken away. And was it made stronger? Absolutely not. We said yesterday that we were afraid that the euphemism for making stronger meant that the bill would be gutted, and indeed it was. The part called political intelligence, which is an investment that people make in getting political intelligence from members of Congress and their staff, yields $402 million a year just simply from information traded from members of Congress and sold to the clients of hedge fund dealers. We're pretty disappointed about that. It happened in the dark of night. We didn't even know what was going to be in the bill till 10:30. And I was really pleased today to hear from both Senator Grassley and Senator Leahy of their great disappointment at what the House had done. And we are demanding that we have a conference on these two bills so that we can have an opportunity to keep political intelligence in that bill because of its major importance. In fact, if we do nothing, this totally unregulated industry will simply continue to prosper in the shadows with no one watching. In a way, the Stock Act is a statement of how we view ourselves, and it certainly is the relationship to those that we serve. It's a reflection of our role as public citizens and knowledge that while we may receive the honors and power conferred by our service, we ourselves are equal in our rights and responsibilities just to every other single American citizen. No matter how powerful our position, no matter how hallowed the walls we walk, no one here is above the law. With the passage of the Stock Act, Congress could have moved one step closer to living up to the faith and trust bestowed upon us by the American people, the citizens for whom we serve. Unfortunately, that has been snatched away from us at the 13th hour. We are hoping either for a reconsideration by the leadership of this House or that we can, with the help of the senators that I've mentioned, be able to demand a conference between the two houses on the bill they've passed and the travesty that we will be passing here. I reserve the balance of my time and yield to Mr. Walz.
Well, I thank the gentlelady, Mr. Speaker. The gentlelady from New York has a long history of service, and